Hello there, I'm Mrs. Trimble, and in this video I'm going to share with you a few basic things you'll need to know about using the Center for Inspiration, or CFI. First, you'll need a pass. Students should not be in the hallway during instructional time without a pass. There are 3 kinds of passes for the CFI. Don't worry, they're really easy to figure out. If you need to come to the CFI to use a Chromebook for work you couldn't finish in class, or if you need to study for a class, or work with a group of students on a classroom assignment, then the teacher for that class will write you a pass that looks like this. In other words, if you are needing to work on a math project, or math homework, or study for a math test, you would ask your math teacher for a pass to the CFI. Your teacher will write on the pass specifically what it is you are to be working on. If you come to the CFI with a blank pass, a pass that appears to be forged, or a pass from a teacher written for a subject they do not teach, I will unfortunately have to send you back to study hall. If you'd like to come to the CFI to read, use the TV studio, or the makerspace, you will need to get your pass from me. This specific use of the space requires me to be more available to you and requires more oversight on my part, so only I can write the pass. The pass looks like this. And finally, if you would just like to come to the CFI to find a book, then any staff member in the building can write you a pass. Sometimes your pass will look like this, and sometimes your study hall teacher will have their own special pass that they've created. The important thing to remember is if you come to the CFI with one of the first 2 passes, one either to work on classwork from your teacher or a pass from me, you're required to stay in the CFI for the entire class period until the bell rings. If you come to the CFI with a book pass, you'll be able to return to class after you sign out. Which brings me to the CFI sign in, sign out Google Forms. As you enter the CFI, you will see 3 computers. Use the computer to the far right to sign in. Here you will need to type your ID, who sent you, what you'll be working on, etc. The 2 computers to the left can be used to search the library catalog or the Westerville Public Library catalog. After you sign in, you will need to give your pass to either the student helper, parent helper, Mrs. Dole, or to me. We will keep your pass. However, if you're coming in to look for a book, you'll place your pass in the wooden pass holder sitting by the sign-in computer. You'll need this to go back to class after you sign out. If a teacher has written your pass to work on something for their class, the expectation is that you will stay busy and focused on the task at hand for the entire period while you're in the CFI. If you're using a Chromebook, please place it on the black cart before leaving the CFI when the bell rings. Chromebooks should never be stacked more than 3 high, ever. When you stack them higher than 3, you risk cracking the screen of the Chromebook that is on the bottom. Hearing these basic rules for the first time can be confusing, but trust me, once you've visited the CFI a few times, it'll all start making sense. And you can always revisit this video if you forget. This video is located on Schoology, and your teachers can all show you how to get to that. As I mentioned earlier, there is another video devoted solely to searching the catalog that you will definitely find useful, so be sure to check it out, especially before you come in with your seminar or language arts class. Students who know how to use the catalog in the library are usually the ones who get the new books and the popular books, so make sure that's you.